going to have Charlie Kirk's name in the title, but I'm not going to talk about what happened because I want to talk about one of the many reactions that people have had to what happened. And I don't talk much about shootings anyway. I'll let about 10 go by before I say something about one of them. And I don't even think I've ever came out here and done a rest in peace video either for anybody. Right? I might have once upon a time, but if I did, I don't remember it. But like I said, I want to talk about people's different reactions to what I'm going to categorize as an assassination. An assassination because that's what it looks like as of now. As of now, because as we all know with these type of situations, something else might come out. Maybe he owed somebody some money or something. Who knows? But again, right now, what it looks like is that it was a hit. It was a hit because of his positions on social matters. And not only does it look like that, but it looks like that's all it could be. Looks like somebody felt that he had no business telling people that boys don't have uteruses, or that females can't get a female pregnant, and that we have free speech or the Second Amendment right. Looks like some people have a problem with that, right? But like I said, who knows for a fact? And what a difference a day makes, and we might find out something different tomorrow. But one of the many reactions that I wanted to talk about is what you just heard me do. And what did you just hear me do? And I didn't do it because I wanted to make this point. I genuinely mean, who knows? We only know what it looks like. I meant that. But what did I just do? I engaged in conspiracy theories. That's one of people's many reactions. And the types I wanted to look at specifically are the ones who say that they don't do conspiracy theories. And they have different reasons for doing this. Some of them, they think that they're on the side of science. Or in other words, they prefer to side with institutions. Some of them believe that conspiracy theories are unintellectual, and the people who engage in conspiracy theory do so because they are uneducated. These people think that it's wise. These people think that it's smart and educated to go along with whatever the cover story is, or whatever the story the public was fed. And some of them tell this lie about how they don't do conspiracy theories because they don't want to appear to be right-wing or conservative, which is something relatively recent to attribute conspiracy theory to, or to make conspiracy theory synonymous with the right wing. That's something that's only about 6-7 years old with the bug release, when all truth about the bug and the cure was called a right-wing conspiracy theory, when before that it was just conspiracy theorists. But they have different reasons for doing this. They have different reasons for telling this lie about how they don't do conspiracy theories. Because some of them, one of the reasons that they do it is that some of them just don't want to believe that governments could be involved in demonic activity. Or in other words, the truth would hurt them too much. They're denialists who don't believe governments can be that evil. Or they may be denialists because they don't want to believe that the particular group that they belong to is up to no good. The truth hurts sometimes. So just call it a crazy conspiracy theory if it hurts. These people are clowns. I'm looking at clowns who claim to not engage in conspiracy theory, contemplating and pondering on everything except for what we saw in Utah. Clowns, because you see, contemplating and pondering and guessing and putting two and two together and connecting the dots are what conspiracy theorists do. These fake anti-conspiracy theories often engage in conspiracy theories. They often engage in conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories of all kinds, different types. But you see, they want to make these things, they want to make things that they disagree with to be the conspiracy theories. Meanwhile, the conspiracy theories they agree with are not conspiracy theories. This is their reasoning. You see, they'll try to make conspiracy theories out to mean a certain set of things, like the moon landing was faked, or the earth is flat, or alien shapeshifter type stuff. Meanwhile, these are the same people that questioned if the Trump hit was real, or who really shot Kirk.
Oh my God.
They engage in all kinds of conspiracy theories, and they can do that as long as they don't see it as conspiracy theory. So all I wanted to do here was ask, once again, as I've done in previous videos, I wanted to ask, what exactly is a conspiracy theory? Because if you can engage in conspiracy theories, as long as you don't see them as conspiracy theories, then what exactly is a conspiracy theory? One more thing I wanted to do is I wanted to ask folks to be on the lookout for people who don't do conspiracy theories. You know, the ones who lie. And sometimes as a disclaimer, they will preface the lie by saying, now this is not a conspiracy theory. Or before they lie, they'll throw out a disclaimer and say, now I don't do conspiracy theories. After these disclaimers, they will proceed into their conspiracy theory. So I just really wanted to ask, what is a conspiracy theory? When they can engage in them, as long as they add disclaimers.